The New York Knicks have been extremely active on the trade market, looking to make a trade for a star or superstar player. However, oftentimes, when you're looking to get a star on your roster, you often have to deal a star out as well too. And according to multiple reports by an NBA insider, he notes that the New York Knicks have had discussions about potentially trading Julius Randle. We're going to break down this report and so much more today. So be sure you're subscribed to the channel and have notifications turned on so you don't miss a second of the new content. And now, let's get started. According to an NBA insider, the New York Knicks thought about trading Julius Randle. Now I know hearing a report like this sounds ludicrous because after seeing Julius Randle over the last 20 or so games, he looks phenomenal. Clearly in all-star form, he is putting on a show for the New York Knicks and is a major reason why the New York Knicks have been winning games in dominant fashion. I have to say it. Bully Ball Randle, what he's doing down low is phenomenal. He is playing the best basketball of his entire career. However, when you're thinking about the New York Knicks and you're talking about upgrading talent and getting superstar caliber players on this roster, you're going to have to take a look at your roster and think about the players you're willing to give up in a superstar trade. And if you're thinking about players on the New York Knicks right now, Julius Randle may be one of those players that you might include in a trade for a superstar. And according to Sam Amick of Hoopsite, who's an NBA insider, he notes the following. According to him, the Knicks are exploring options for another potential trade. It appears the Knicks aren't done making moves or at least trying to make another big trade. And in this report, he notes the Knicks reportedly have been contemplating deals involving Julius Randle. But league sources told Hoops Wire they intend to keep Randle at least through the season and see how things go at point guard Jalen Brunson, Randle, and Anunoby as the core. Shout out to Sam Amico, an NBA insider, for giving us this explosive report. Now, this is a very interesting report to say the least, because again, Julius Randle has been an all-star for the New York Knicks this season. It would be shocking to me if he doesn't make the all-star game this season, either by fan vote or by coach's vote, because that's how good he's been playing. But it is very interesting to note that these reports are coming out, and this is not the first report to come out suggesting that the New York Knicks potentially could look to move Randle. When the OG Anunoby trade was first announced, and it was noted that RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickley was part of that deal, one NBA executive noted that the trade could hurt the Knicks, but potentially they could still make a move for a star or superstar if they include Julius Randle in that type of deal. And now Sam Amico helps to double down on those reports as he's hearing from other NBA sources that the New York Knicks have apparently been contemplating involving Julius Randle in potential trades. And at least according to these reports, the Knicks do not intend to trade Julius Randle at all this season. If a Julius Randle trade is going to happen, it's going to happen during this offseason. A trade for Randle during this season will not happen at all. The only way I think a Randle trade happens during the season, or even at all in my opinion, is if a superstar player is coming back in that type of trade. If you're getting a somewhat star, a rising star, a few good role players, and a lot of picks, that's not going to do it. At this point in time, Julius Randle is too good. Julius Randle is playing phenomenally. He is about to be a 3-time All-Star with the New York Knicks. If you become a 3-time All-Star with the team that you won Most Improved Player on, then I'm sorry. Your stock is rising and the amount of assets it's going to take to trade you has just gone up. If you want Julius Randle from the New York Knicks at this point in time, given how he's playing, Julius Randle's going to have to go in a trade that gets the Knicks a superstar level player, a level of player like Joel Embiid, because that's the level of production and the level of play that Julius Randle seems to be giving the Knicks on a night-to-night basis. We can say he's not consistent. We can say he doesn't show up in the playoffs. But right now, what can we say? Right now, he's balling out. Right now, he's playing some of the best basketball of his entire career. Oh, and if you didn't check the numbers, don't worry, I got them for you. Julius Randle this season, On average, by the way, 24.3 points, 9.3 rebounds, 4.7 assists. His true shooting for the season, even with the sluggish start, his true shooting for the season, even with the slow, sluggish start, 56.7%. He started off slow for the New York Knicks. People were criticizing him, including myself. People were killing him, saying he's not showing up, saying, where's the all-star Randle? Where's the star Randle that we gave all this money to? And now, 20 some odd games in, nobody's saying anything about Randle, his hustle, or his play. You know why? Because the Knicks are winning. Julius Randle looks phenomenal. Jalen Brunson also looks phenomenal. They are doing everything that they need to do as a team to win games. They look great. I get it. I know the Knicks want a star. I know they want a superstar. I understand. Julius Randle is no longer CAA. I understand. His name is going to come up in the rumor mill a lot, and it's going to happen more as we head into the offseason. But I can say as of right now, given his level of play and production, it is absolutely foolish to think the New York Knicks would move on from Julius Randle at this point. Him and Jalen Brunson are coming together right now to forming one of the best duos in the league. Their 1-2 punch is great. They're dropping 30 pieces alone themselves. 31 points for Brunson, 35, 36, 39 points, sometimes 40 plus points for Julius Randle. Julius Randle is not going to be loved by everybody in the media, by everybody in the fan base. He's definitely made some haters among the fan base, given the thumbs down he did a few years ago. Unfortunately, some fans are never going to forgive him for that, and some fans are never going to forget that. Me, on the other hand, I like to update my takes. I like to take what he's giving me this year, right now. And as of right now, there's no hate to spread. I can't hate on Jalen Brunson. I can't hate on Julius Randle. I can't hate on OG Anunoby, on Tom Thibodeau, or this entire Knicks team. They are undefeated since the OG Anunoby trade. They have not lost. They are playing team basketball. They're passing the ball. They're cutting more. They're moving more. The team is playing more together. The chemistry looks phenomenal. The bench is playing better. I have no complaints. The only thing I want to see is this level of competition continue game after game after game. Because as our leader, Jalen Brunson, stated, we have to put it together in a string of wins. It can't be a couple of wins here, a couple of wins here. I need it to be several wins, 8 wins, 9 wins. Can I get a 10-game win streak? I want it. And the Knicks have a very favorable schedule coming up where they can absolutely make a 10-game win streak happen. And if Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson continue to play like this, continue to play like all-stars, not only will they become all-stars together, the first time a Knicks duo has done that since Tyson Chandler and Carmelo Anthony. That's the first part. But they will also help lead this Knicks team into a deep playoff run. And that's without adding another star. If the Knicks go out and get DeJounte Murray, who is widely available, by the way, the Knicks turn into contenders. Instantly, they become contenders. But this Julius Randle chatter regarding the Knicks potentially contemplating deals involving Julius Randle, maybe they thought about doing that early on in the season. Maybe they had an idea about that. But after his level of play, after these 20-plus games, there is no way his name is on the trading block anymore. It's impossible. He cannot be on the trading block because there is no superstar available right now you can trade Julius Randle for. That's why I'm so confident that his name has not been on the trading block for a very long time. Even if you want to make the argument, it was there at some point. Julius is safe. Jalen is safe. A lot of the core pieces on this team is safe. However, a lot of the other players on this team, especially Evan Fournier, especially all of our picks, they're not safe. They're going to be used to get a star or superstar player on this team to make this Knicks team a contender. It's going to happen this season, in my opinion. It's going to happen before the trade deadline. And if you want me to give you a name, if you watch this channel, if you watched in the last few weeks, hell, if you watched the last couple of videos, you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm going to say? DeJounte Murray. The best backcourt mate for Jalen Brunson. I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. But that's the next move. That's the next trade. He is eligible to be traded January 9th. Expect an announcement then. But what about you guys? What do you think about these explosive reports that the New York Knicks were contemplating discussing Julius Randle in potential trades? Let me know in the comments below, guys, because honestly, I would love to hear from you. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below, and of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knicks fans. Peace.